the big deal?
Well, I'm standing for Gail. She's gone for a coffee break.
Ah, where's Mr. Paul?
Oh, he's down the wine cellar. Listen,
I know what you're going to say. That flipping laundry. You know they've sent the tablecloths back, don't you? But they've sent back the wrong ones, and even those aren't clean.
No, that's all sorted out. We'll get the Easter ones out. No, this is the story of the year. Now, you know I'm not one to gossip.
Who about?
Lisa Waters.
Well, go on, shock me.
She's his daughter.
Huh?
Paul's.
Hey? Oh, come on, pull the other one. It's got bells on it.
I know, it shook me.
How are Mr. Paul? I don't believe it.
Kept that cupboard well locked, didn't he? No, I can't see very much more now. I'll see you in the staff room at going home time.
Hello, Carol. Hello, Carol. You can come in. You're all right.
Well, in me muck. What about Mr. Paul?
Oh, he's probably treading grapes somewhere.
What's she on about?
Oh, it's just a little joke. Can you manage all that?
Oh, yeah. It's just the keys for Mr. Hunter's Rover. It's a full valet, tell him.
Oh, right, OK. How's your dad?
Oh, he had a ticking off from the doctor today. He was on the up and up till then.
I knew he would. You know, when Arthur was
Yeah,
ill.
well, I can't hang around, Kath. I'll be seeing
OK,
you.
well, can I call in?
Oh, I'd be grateful if you would.
Oh.
Bye, then.
Bye.
Carol.
Oh, it was the keys.
Oh, the valet, yeah, I know that. I didn't realise Mr. Chance had all this lot here.
Oh, just a swift glance, that's all.
Yeah, but that's a petty cash book. Why did those valves 10 minutes ago? You couldn't have. And that's the receipts log, isn't it?
I've got to get out of here, Mac.
What's the game, Carol?
Oh, it's me dad, Mac. He wanted to see them. Oh, I was praying this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but we're going to be needing them ourselves tomorrow.
Yeah, well, the plan was to get them back unnoticed, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, that's a bit snide, isn't it?
Well, that's what I said. Oh, don't tell anyone, Mac, please.
No danger.
Just open the door.
There'll be nothing to say anything about because you're going to take those right back and put them exactly where they belong. Sid's going to get it in the neck. He's already in a lather.
Yeah, well, we've all done a fair share of wanging the boot in there, haven't we?
That was for all our sakes.
So's this.
How's it going to look, me knowing?
Look, I'm sorry, Mac, but Dad's me boss first and me dad second, so look out.
Mandy, yes, do us a favour, love. Table 6, they keep asking for clean glasses. Will you be a sweetheart?
I've got plenty of them.
You called?
What are you doing here?
Now, that's a daft question.
I can't talk now.
Of course you can. You move your lips like this. Boobity, boobity,
Oh,
boobity.
don't be so stupid. I mean, I can't talk here. I'm not off duty till 7.
Patience is a virtue.
You're not going to wait. I don't believe it. It must be the only time you've ever waited for a girl in your life.
No, well, you're different, you are, aren't you? As you went to such aggravation to point out to me in bed this morning.
Please, shut up.
So, where's the action tonight, then, my queen?
Please, stop trying to chat me up in the bar.
And here's me thinking that your sex life was game for a laugh.
Listen, Colin, I want our relationship kept between ourselves, if that is possible.
Well, if you're going to get strung up about what people
Now,
think...
listen, will you... Oh, for heaven's sake, just meet me in the forecourt behind the kiosk about 7 o'clock. And be careful of the garage.
Why?
Because they're all working overtime.
Oh, is that a fact? 7:15, then. A bottle of your very best lager, Mandy, please. I think it's my birthday.
Yes, Colin. They're both in there, aren't they, love?
Yeah, they've got a visitor. Said, could I come back in 10 minutes? Might like to talk to me. But I promised that guy to have his car ready by past.
Look, you go and have a drink. I'll ring the garage and get them to phone you through.
Oh, I'll be lucky if you can get through.
Oh, won't take a second, love.
Okay, cheers, Kat. Hello, Mandy. Can I have a lager, please?
Yes, sir.
It's on me.
Oh, hi. No, it's all right, really.
No. It's on me.
Oh, thanks. Cheers.
So, how's tricks at the joke factory these days?
Well, there's not a lot to laugh about, I'll tell you that.
You've got a lot of work going on there at the moment, though.
A bit more than we can cope with, but we'll manage.
I did have a word with Mr. Chance. But you kind of said sometime never, you know. Any change on that front?
Oh, I see. Work, is it?
Strictly on the QT. I mean, no tax, no questions asked.
Look, you better have a word with him anyway.
I am a qualified mechanic, you know.
Yes, I know that, but the decision's not up to me, mate. It's down to him. Look, thanks for the drink. I better be getting back in the room.
Sorry.
Hey, useless. If I'd known the car was outside, I wouldn't have carted these all the way through reception and got myself into trouble, would I?
What? You in trouble? Oh, it's not possible.
You don't have a monopoly. There's a pub at the end of the street. What drags you here?
Just a little rendezvous. What are you having?
No, nothing, thanks.
Are these from the garage?
Yeah, Dad asked me to pick up a few books. He didn't tell me he wanted half the office. So how about giving me a lift home with all these dredges?
Look, I said I'm meeting a bird, didn't I?
What time?
7:15.
That's an hour away yet.
It's drinking time.
Oh, it'll take you all of 10 minutes. Come on.
You're a bully. Do you know that?
If it's the usual type of dolly, she won't turn up anyway.
Oh, she'll be there, all
Oh,
right.
it'll be that little scrubber you were wrapped around all last night, I suppose. Oh, bye, Dad.
You ain't going to talk to me then?
Not a lot to say, is there?
There is, Gary. There's got to be. It's got to mean something, you and me, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, let's just leave it, eh?
Look, it doesn't matter about you having this other job, if that's what you want.
Oh, Tar.
No, what I mean is I don't have to push them no more, do I? I can back off. Leave things as they are. They'll be happy with that.
There's no way you can put it right with them, Iris. Not after what you've done. So don't fool yourself on that one, eh?
You and me, that's different.
Is it?
We're special, Gary.
No. Not now. I don't know if we ever was. I mean, we was all right. I could never fathom you. It was as if you were 2 steps ahead of me all the time. The way you made them do things. That baffled me. And now I know how.
Yeah, well, I'm not so far ahead now then, am I?
Oh, you are, Iris. You're out of sight.
Just tell me again, slowly.
Barbara knows, and David knows.
You told them.
I told Barbara. She already knew. So did David years ago.
I don't believe it.
Oh, Jill, I couldn't bear to believe it. After all we've been through. Anyway, you better have, because it's true.
Well, why didn't she?
What, say? I mean, come on now. What could they say? And they'd no idea what Iris was up to. Let's face it, Jill, well, it's not the sort of secret that you air in idle conversation now, is it?
How was he? David?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Anyway, Barbara doesn't want it dragged up, so we have to abide by that.
Yes, of course. Poor David.
Come on, he's been living with it for years. It's poor us.
Yes. And I think what that little vixen has done to us. You know, she made me squirm. I think if it had gone on much longer, I'd have cracked.
Nonsense. Not you. You're as tough as old boots. I'm the one that would have cracked.
Anyway, we're free of her.
Absolutely.
When?
As of now, we are free.
Iris goes.
You bet.
Would tonight be out of the question?
Tonight would be very much the answer.
The only thing is, darling, would you do it? I mean, I know I ought to, and I want to, really, but well, you know, I'm a bit sort of hopeless at that sort of thing, so will you?
It would be a pleasure, Jill.
Is that him finished, then?
Yes. I think he's done a good job, don't you?
Yeah, super.
Where is, Madam?
She'll be around somewhere. Tea?
Yes, why not?
Darling. I don't want this to, well, develop into a slanging match. Hate rows.
I must remember that. Darling, just remember what she has put us through the last few months.
Yeah, I know, but isn't the fact that it's all over enough?
Is it?
Well, I don't want to take revenge.
Well, I must remember that too.
Just keep it civilised, hmm?
Civilised. Iris! Yeah? Have you got a minute, please? Oh, darling, do you have any spare money on you?
For her?
No. I've got a wage packet in here. It's all bang up to date. No, for Gary. I'm a bit short, and he'd prefer to have the cash.
Yeah, how much do you want?
45. Shall we call it around 50?
Yeah, there.
Fine.
Look, she's bound to be a bit strong, so just let her. Yeah?
Where are you going?
Leaving.
What?
I'm going.
Where?
Away. Bet you're not sorry. What was it you wanted, Mr. Chance?
We just wondered where you were, that's all, Iris.
Is that him?
What, Gary?
Oh, I wanted to stay upstairs till he'd gone. It's just my luck, innit?
Come in. Ah, Gary. All finished, are you?
Yeah, all swept up, nice and tidy.
Good lad. Right. There you are.
Oh, 45 it was.
Yes.
Well, it's 50 here.
Well, it's luck, honey.
No, I couldn't, honestly.
Go on, you take it, Gary, with all our best wishes.
Oh, well, darling. Well, I'd best be making tracks. 50 quid, eh? Come in handy.
Stick it down on a set of golf clubs, can't you?
Take care, Gary. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye, Gary. Good luck. And come and see us again, won't you?
Yeah, I will. I shan't forget what you've done. Never. Bye.
Bye.
Jill, I think I'll have a quick wash and brush up before we eat. I take it we are going to eat.
Oh, we're eating.
Good.
Iris, fancy a cup of tea before you go?
The silence is driving me mad. I can't cope with it.
I was dumbfounded.
And if you'd slammed the door any harder, I'd have spent next weekend knocking it out.
And you just laughed.
And then where would you be?
At home with my reputation intact.
Oh, it was only our Carol.
Oh, and next week it'll be only our Kath and only our Doris. And then it'll be only our Mr. Paul. He'd just love to get one over on me, he would.
You're an oddball, you are. All this feminist bit. I've never ever known a girl like you before. I mean, mine are usually just a mutual means to an end, a shared expense and a shared experience. Finish.
Listen, I don't know, I don't even want to know what sort of girls your usuals are. But all I know is that I am not one of them. And if you ever dare say anything to the
Cal's
contrary,
assumption.
you and I are finished, and that is fine, okay? Finished.
You're acting as though we've made it.
We're not likely to, I tell you.
Look, Kaz has these preconceived ideas about what my birds look like. I took one or two of the less fussy ones home, okay?
Is that what I am?
Look, what are you looking for, Di, eh?
We're talking about me.
No, you talk as if you're after a nice Mr. Clean and White. You know, 9 to 5 or with a company car. You know I'm not like that. You know what I'm like. I'm not much, I know. No job, no open one. But you know. You know what else?
What?
I have never once seriously heard you try to put me down. It's been slow, but it's been sure.
You are so cocksure of yourself.
I've played about a bit, yeah. We both have. And you put me down for it. Hey, that's what we've both got in common, a laugh, eh? Is that so bad?
No, it's very good.
And all the time in the background, there's still been a steady come on? Hmm? Come on.
Listen, Carl. I'm serious.
Yeah, well, so am I.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there's wine all over my sofa. I don't believe it.
Mrs. Hunter came over
Oh? When?
this morning. Told me all about it, her knowing.
What?
She made me feel ashamed. You know what she said?
No.
A couple of years back when it all happened, she envied me. Me. Fancy her thinking a thing like that with all she's got.
What can she mean by that exactly?
Time or something. How I had it all before me, she thought that was exciting. That's a laugh. She said I'd blown it, really. She was right. I wouldn't have told, honest. I wouldn't want to hurt anyone like that, never.
Well, you did hurt us.
Not really.
Well, yes, you did, in all sorts of little ways that sort of grew into big ways.
Look, I didn't mean... The thing is, when I thought about it first, I was just landing myself a job. By the only way I knew how. And I know you didn't fancy the way I went about getting it. Well, the job, I mean, but I thought once I was in and working, well, we'd all be happy.
You actually thought that we would be happy with that sort of arrangement?
Well, I thought you wouldn't mind so much as things went on. And there was Gary. I didn't reckon about him.
In what way?
Wanting to leave here. Well, that put the tin out on it, didn't it, me asking that last favour? I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have pushed me luck. But I wanted to keep him. Done it all wrong again, as usual. Story of my life, innit? I can't do nothing without messing it up. Now he's gone.
Look, do you love him?
No. I don't know if I loved him. But I loved what we were putting together. Like here, just kind of having a place to ourselves.
Our place?
Yeah, yours. But I'm a right one for pretending. It's got to stop though now, innit? I have to face it. Oh well.
Where are you going?
I don't know, London, I expect.
Well, look, here's the money we owe you. I'll just pop it in there.
Oh. I'll be going then, get the bus. Funny, innit?
What is?
You missed a chance. I mean, when Mrs. Hunter knew and I didn't have no elbow no more, you'd have thought he'd been straight round here, wouldn't you, and flung me out.
Yeah, well, you've a lot to learn, Iris.
Yeah. One hell of a lot to learn. Sorry it turned out like this. I'm sorry for what I done. Sorry about everything, really.